Well, hey everybody, Joy here. A very exhausted Joy here. I have folded so much fabric. Almost 200 of these mini bolts I have folded. I think I have maybe 20 left out of 200 that aren't done yet. Massive job. Massive. Terry was over here yesterday and she helped me for 3 hours and she was a huge help. She chopped up all the rest of the board for me. She chopped the 4 sheets of 10-inch by 30-inch out of all the rest of my core board, and then I chopped all those in half for 10 by 15s and stacked them all up, and we had a huge mountain tall. And then I thought that's all I wanted her to do, and she said, no, I'm going to stay here and help you some more. So she helped me fold and fold and fold and fold and fold and fold. And I'm sure she left thinking, oh my God, Joy's really nuts. I can't believe she has this much fabric. I mean, when I tell you all I have a lot of fabric, I am sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes I might exaggerate just a teeny tad in the things that I say to y'all. But when I say I have a lot of fabric, that doesn't even touch it, honestly, because I have this house, which is a 4-bedroom house and has my giant quilt room and sewing room, and then I also have this extended area out here, and then I have another house that has 2 sewing rooms in it. There are 2 rooms that adjoin, because we don't have any kids, you know, it's just us, and kids are grown and gone. And so I have 2 of the rooms that are used for sewing rooms, and there's 2 closets and cabinets and drawers, and it's full of fabric too. So I mean, I haven't even started that house yet. So I just want to show you how it's looking, and it's looking fabulous. What is it about videos that always make me sneeze? Don't tell me I'm allergic to videos. So anyway, here's the bookcase. Now, one of you asked me what kind of bookcase is it. Let me see, I think I saw a paper laying here. Let me see if it says what kind of a bookcase it is. It's a really, really nice bookcase. Here's where it came from, but I don't think it's called a Hayneedle bookcase. And then we didn't actually go to Hayneedle. We went to a place called Jet, J-E-T, jet.com, and they evidently are a subdivision of Hayneedle. But this bookcase is called a Finley Home Remmington bookcase, okay? And it comes in, I don't know, 4 or 5 different heights. But the thing about it is, we got the last one. So until I get some more into this this is the tallest one. It's like, these are 9-foot ceilings, so I guess this is an 8-foot tall bookcase. So really nice and very sturdy. Now y'all can buy a bookcase for under $100 someplace, but I highly suggest you bite the bullet and spend a little more money and get a really nice, sturdy bookcase. Hold on a second. I'm going to grab a shelf to show it to you. The shelf is heavy. This is real wood, not particle board, and I want to show you the bottom of every shelf has one of these metal bars in it. And so it is extremely sturdy. And there's no way that my fabric is going to make this shelf bend or sag or fall or anything else. I have 2 of them I'm not even using because I have it separated so I can put these 15-inch tall bolts into it with my fabric wrapped around it. So I'm not sure how much you can see. I may have to take the camera off. But this is entirely packed full. On the very, very top shelf, I have just a few fabrics that are that slinky, snotty stuff that, you know, it's like lining material, and I don't have any silk, but it's, oh, I don't even know what you call it. I don't even know how I got it because I never buy it because I hate to sew it. But I do have some of it, so that's what's on the very top. And it's laid flat because I didn't have enough room to make any more tall divisions. But I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 16-inch spaces here. Jerry had to drill some holes, but he only had to drill 4 of them. He drilled the holes for this shelf right here. And he had one of those drills, and you put a little ring on your drill bit so it just goes, and it just goes in so far and stops. And so he had one of those, and so he added me an extra place to put the little adjustable pins so I could have the right height for my bookshelf. But very sturdy, went together beautifully. All the parts were with it, no scratches, no dings, no bangs, no missing parts. Very, very nice. You put it together with these little hoozy whatchets. I think they're called cam screws. And then you have these little hoozy whatchets that go over them and they turn. A cam, I don't know what it's called either. And then they have, let me see, it was that. And then they have these wooden things. So that's it. You have these wooden things and these kind of screws and then these little doolollies, and you put it together with those. A whole bunch of but it's not falling apart. We were supposed to put these little things in all the screws after he got them in, and he kept saying, wait, Joy, we may have to take it apart. Well, once he got it all done, we were too tired, so they never got put in. So if y'all come, don't look behind my fabric and see that the little caps aren't on the screws. All right, I'm gonna take this off the tripod and show you what I hung on the other side of this bookcase. Hold on. Terry helped me with this. Here it is. Somebody said, why don't you just use it? Just put it in there on your chair or your bed and just use it. Well, the reason I don't just use it is because if I wash these pictures, they're going to get ruined because they've got printer ink on them. And you can't just wash them and dry them and wash them and dry them. This is a picture of the very first fish. You know, my husband built a pond, bought a bulldozer, and built 2 ponds here on our land. And then he stocked it with fish. And then after about a year, he let us go fishing in it, and I caught the very first fish. And so that's a picture of me catching the very first fish. And you can see how happy my husband is about it. And there's a picture of my baby Jackie and her sister Josephine. Jackie and Josie, we had to let go. And here's a picture of me with all my grandkids in bed with me. And there's Jerry with our 2 kitties. Actually, one of those kitties isn't with us anymore. He ran away. But we still do have 2 kitties. Anyway, just pictures of me and Jerry. There's Jerry with his bulldozer up there. Remember I said he bought a bulldozer and built a pond? Let me see if I can zoom. I don't ever use the zoom on this. Hold on, you guys. I'll see if I can zoom. Of course, I'll have to zoom up to the ceiling. Yeah, there he is. That's Jerry with his bulldozer. And that's before the pond had any water in it. He's digging, 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 digging. And this is me right after we got married in the very first boat. Jerry owned a boat when I married him, and that was it. I think it was called a Mark Twain. And that's me. Believe it or not, you guys, I was young once. Anyway, oh, is everything a mess? Is everything a mess? This is some more of my fabric. This is the closet that I built in this room. And knowing this was going to be my sewing room, I built shelving inside the closet. And much to my delight, I built these. They aren't adjustable, but every single section is 16 inches. So guess what? I can put all my fabric back in here on bolts. So I've got that shelf. This one I haven't gotten. This is the way I used to be. I'm still removing fabric, you guys. And then in the room next door, there's a closet exactly like this, and it was full of fabric too. Has the same shelf spacing. More fabric. More fabric. Now listen, y'all, this doesn't even include my quilting fabric. No, 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 no. I built this cabinet here to hold my fat quarters. This is my quilting. It's all fat quarters. Isn't that something? And here's another one. What's in this one? This one is what's left over from a quilt I made, and some fabrics I bought to make purses with, and a whole bunch of pens because I used to color things. What's in this one? I think magazines. No? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. No, no. No, no. Not more fabric. Oh my heavens. I forgot about this one. Oh heavens. Okay. So let's see what else we got going on here. Here we are, coming into my quilt room now. Bags, bags, and bags. I've already taken down, oh, probably 8 to 10 bags full of fabric I didn't want. I found a big ribbon in the closet that I didn't need anymore. Underneath that is fabric. And in here, you'll see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. of these huge bins that were over there in the attic. 5 of them. They're all empty now. But I've still got this fabric, all of that fabric, all of that fabric. I've still got fabric over here. All that fabric I just showed you guys out there. Oh my heavens. I don't know. I tell you, this just shows you when you're a granny how you forget everything you bought over the last 20, 30 years. And this is 20, 30 years worth. So, anyhow, I'm going to let you go because I've got to go back. You know what else I bought? I had an embroidery machine. Well, I have an embroidery machine. I've had several of them, 3 of them now. I bought a whole bunch of t-shirts because I was going to embroider t-shirts for everybody. So I have all these t-shirts. I've never embroidered them. And every time I go to get rid of them, I think, well, you know, somebody might need a shirt someday and they don't have any clothes. And I'll be able to come up and say, hey, let me get you a t-shirt. Has that ever happened? No. More fabric back here. Look at this in the corner that I did bring bolts home from the store because I bought big amounts of it. Oh my goodness. Here's more quilt fabric, more quilt fabric, more quilt fabric. Oh my. Okay, I have to go.